Good morning. So today is Omni verses 16 through 30. And sorry, not much really in Omni per se, but he does talk about how in his days Mosiah, the king, Mosiah the first, is led to leave their place to escape death, and they find the people of Zarahemla, which I think I talked about yesterday, and then he finishes up his record and then hands it off to I think King Benjamin. By this time he hands it off to King Benjamin. But so there's not much here that I wanted to talk about. What did stick out to me is the fact that when Mosiah comes upon the people of Zarahemla, like city of Zarahemla, right? They're all good, doing their own thing, speaking their own language, and then Mosiah comes to their city. They don't speak the same language. But what happens is Mosiah teaches them his language. They all get on the same page again, and then they make him king over both peoples. So what's kind of sticking out to me is the people of Zarahemla were, in a sense, a humble people. It says here that they denied the being who created them, so they didn't believe in God. But they were humble enough to take in this group of people, have them teach them their language and their religion, and then have one of them be ruler over them. Like they had been prepared. I feel like they've been prepared for this. Like they were prepared and they were hungering for knowledge. It says that they brought to Mosiah a large stone that told the story of Coriantumr, who was the last of the Jaredite people. And they preserved this stone. They wanted to know what this stone said. They were hungering after knowledge. They were ready to learn something. I find that very fascinating, because when other groups come upon other groups in the Book of Mormon, usually it ends in war or some sort of contention, or they're thrown in jail, but these people welcomed them gladly and accepted their language and their religion and their king. It just feels like the people of Zarahemla were not a prideful people. They were looking for guidance and knowledge, and they were prepared for this moment. I find that very fascinating. And kind of like, what can we learn from this experience? What can we learn from the example of the Jaredite people? Anyways, that's all I had. Love ya.